Now what I'm going to do is I have a lot of this left over, but that was funny. Stay. Now I don't know if that first part recorded or not. I will find out when I get ready to edit it. If it didn't record it, this is what I'm doing. I've got my white neon powder from Let's Resin. I've got some T-Expert resin. And I've got some isopropyl alcohol that I've sprayed in this little cup. And I've put a little bit of this, or put some of this white in there. And I've stirred that up so that it would mix in better. So I've kind of made it into like a little bit of a paste so that it should mix in better with the white. And I've put a little bit of my Matteo, I'll show you, Matteo Sparkle in it. I think I'm going to add a little more because that's not showing up. There we go. I just want it to be nice and white and crisp. I'm going to try and do marble with that blue neon and the white. Doesn't mean it's going to work, but I'm going to try. I'm just scraping all the white out of here. Hopefully I won't have any powder bombs in here. Okay. That should be good. Now, let me clean up my bowl. And I'm going to do the same thing with the blue. Isopropyl. I'm just going to use this. It makes it easier. The blue neon. Putting quite a bit because I want it to get in there. Mix all that powder up. Put these lids back on before I make them go everywhere. That's my luck. I've basically turned these powders into paste with the isopropyl alcohol. Oh yeah, that's pretty. I'm just scooping as much as I can out of there. There we go. I'll clean up that cup when I'm done. All right. That looks really pretty, doesn't it? Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour a little bit of this into here so it marbles. Give it a little bit of a stir. And pour my little guy here. And his ears. Whoops. Isn't that about my luck? Get it all over everything. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I have a lot of this left over, but that was funny. Stay. Stirring it a little. And I hope I have enough for my little bare. And I do. All right, since I have so much left over, I'm going to get out one of my other mats that I like to use. It's not the cleanest, but it'll be all right. I like to fill this up about halfway. So I'm just going to put some in here. I like to fill these up about halfway and then make foam pops or something out of them. With little sayings on it or something. I have a mess of them over here. I just haven't messed with it yet. All right, before we get started on demolding, after these are done, these are nice and cured, I want to go ahead and real quickly put some items on here to make them pop so I can turn them into keychains or other things like that. I've got these little stickers. I don't know if you can see them. They've got different items on it that I'm going to use for these. And I've got some snowflakes just in case I wanted them. But let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward all this for you. All right, I've got all those set up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some UV resin on top and glue these down with UV resin. me get my gloves on. Got him. I love movie magic. Okay, let's go ahead and I'm going to start with getting these in here first because it's the easiest ones. I'm going to move those around a little bit to get that underneath it. This is a double-sided light, so it will cure both sides. But let me go ahead and get them exactly where I want them and get this underneath it. All right, I got them where I wanted them. And I'm going to go ahead and cure this real quick, and then I'm going to fill them all up, and then I'll pull them out. Be right back. I've got them in just a little bit. Pull this down. I'm going to fill these up, and then I'm going to put them under the UV resin or UV light. Sorry, I'm going to fill these up, and then I'm going to pull them under the UV light for a couple minutes and let them cure. Something in there, never want to let cure in there. And you can use these for either keychains or phone, you know, to hold your phone. Phone pops is what I call them. Or you can use them for badge reels, you know, to stick them on a badge reel. Come on. Here you go. Before I continue on, I'm going to go around the edges so there's no holes in them, hopefully. No bubbles. Bubbles like to hide in the 90-degree angles. And give it a quick spray of the isopropyl alcohol, 91% or higher. Mine's 91%. And let's go ahead and cure these, and I'll be back when these are done to pull them out. These are all cured now. Let's pop them out. Backside's pretty too. Got some sparkles on the back. Those are cool. Got a little bit of overspill. That's okay. Now, my favorite one, believe it or not, is actually, I don't know which is my favorite, but I'm going to go with this Merry Christmas one. Actually, I'm going to go with this one. This one I think is my favorite. Looks like it's got the night sky. Yeah, that's pretty. Look at that. Okay, I'm going to show you how to turn it into a pop socket. First, I think I'm going to go ahead and give them another top coat real quick. Now that I've got them out of there, and I'll be right back. All right, while those are curing on the other side, I gave them another top coat. I'm going to go ahead and unmold these. Let's pull this bear out. Now that turned out beautiful. Look at that. That is adorable. I love how it looks frosty. Let's pull out the ears. Oh, look at that. That's going to be beautiful. Now let's get this elk out. His head is always so big. And my best bet is to go ahead and put some isopropyl alcohol down one of the sides of his head. So it'll break that seal, hopefully. So I broke the seal. Let's see if we can get him out of there. He is a little bit slippery right now, but it'll be all right. We got him. Almost got him. There we go. Let me fix my mold. You always want to put your mold back to the way it was so it don't get deformed. Put these out of the way. Put his little ears in. That is gorgeous. I got to clean up that bottom a little bit. Let me get my... Oh my goodness gracious, I know the name of it. Well, I know the name of it. I just can't think of it right this second. I'll put it up on screen. We're just going to clean up this bottom a little bit so it's not so sharp. I don't want to get hurt. And I don't think you want to see blood. There we go. Okay, clean up my table. Deburring tool, that's what it is. All right. Now what I need to do is I need to get some glue to put that on there. I've got it, I just don't have it handy. So what I'm going to do is I've got these little stickers. But before I do that, I've got these ultrafine permanent markers. I'm going to color his eyes and his nose. There we go. That's cutie. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and just dot. There we go. There we go. Now I can see, or she can see. I'm going to put some of these stickers on her just to give her a few little, you know, just a few little decorations. I like these stickers. They're so cute. Let's see, put you right here on your nose. I'll put a couple of them on your back. Actually, I'm just going to put one on his back right there. And then I'm going to give him some earrings. I've got some tiny stars here somewhere. I know I do. These are tiny. Ha, there we are. There we go. I just got these stickers off Temu like a year ago. Never got a chance to use them because it was after Christmas when I got them. Or they didn't come till after Christmas. You know how Temu can be. Let me find a tiny star again. There it is. Well, I forgot I didn't glue it in yet. Go. And one more for the other part. Now, you know, I usually like to do them in threes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a bigger one and go on the top one. Same with the other side. There we go. Now she looks beautiful. I'm not putting it on a bear. That wouldn't be right. Okay, these are cured, I believe. Yep. Now with these, you can either, I put a little bit of glitter on them, make them a little more prettier. Okay, let's go back with this night star, or the night sky. I put a little bit of glitter in it so that it would show. Now I've got a foam pop thing. And this is just a sticky thingy. I don't know what you call it. but it's got stick on front, stick on back. I got these also on Temu last year. Just got to be careful you watch the sizes because I've got some that were way too small. I'm just putting that on there. All you have to do is peel them off. Let's turn this over. Put that on. Press it down real good. And there's your phone pop. That looks so pretty through the camera. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this pour as much as I did. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. And if you want to invest in my channel, it'd be much appreciated. Here's my link for my coffee. Everything goes back right back into the channel. Thank you so much again. Until next time, bye for now. Keep creating and keep pouring. Bye for now.